Welcome back, Internet. How you guys doing? I just want to go out and say that there was a little bit of stuff that I did off screen because I'm an idiot and forgot to actually record audio and started into the next mission. So, yeah, I did change. I got a little bit of experience and I got some new gauntlets from an engram, which I will cover them later since I failed to do so without audio. But we are going to go ahead and go into the next mission. Hopefully this time I'm actually recording audio and I'm not going to be very stupid with this. But we're going to the Dark Within. But I have a lot of stuff to cover at the beginning of this. The gameplay is going to be normal gameplay, but
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it.
I have a lot of channel-based information to cover. It's going to be covered in an actual video later, but I'm not sure how I'm going to cover it in a later video. But yeah, here we are. This is not quite the beginning of the mission because I screwed up. But basically just spawn in where you do where you did the first. I'm sorry, for the second mission, and you walk through an area which I will demonstrate later because actually, you know what? We'll go back so you can. No, we won't. I will show you in the next mission where you go through because it's going to be pretty much the same area that you come through. But you just fight your way up here and then deploy your ghost. And we get right into our first encounter with the Hive.
The Fallen really didn't want anybody getting in. Or out.
And I do apologize for cutting out that bit of the mission because of my stupidity, but we are going to get right into.
Lots of motion ahead. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Get right into our first encounter with the Hive. And the main, very common but very weak enemy here for the Hive is the Thrall. And then their kind of their kind of Vandal equivalents are these acolytes here. They're a little bit stronger, but not too much stronger that they can become too much of a pain. But this mission, these first couple missions are very short. Ah, shoot. These first couple missions are very short, especially along the lines of overall length for them. Really, it's probably the whole way back here.
Dead end. Fallen sealed this.
Yeah, they're very short overall, but they definitely are fun. Where I guess at least more fun than the last two missions. But something that I need to cover really quick is that these videos are going to generally be close to half an hour in length. So if you guys don't like that, let me know and I'll try to cut back to 15-20 minute videos again. I don't like doing that because that only gives me one mission every video, and there are a lot of missions, and I don't want to have a like 80-part series with this, but I mean, it's going to eventually get to a very long series because I'm going to keep uploading every DLC stories as well. So every expansion, I will upload those videos alongside these ones. So it's eventually going to get up in length, but I don't want it to be too terribly long right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And hopefully you've enjoyed the first 2 parts, even though they are a little slow. As this is definitely one of my favorite games as of late, and I definitely love getting here to show you guys some new content. And if you want to see like DLC as soon as it launches, follow me on Twitch, and I actually stream DLC launches the moment they go live if I can. And if not the moment they go live, then always the same day, because I have no life basically when it comes to Destiny. Nah, I only have I only have a level 34 and a 33 and a half, so I'm not quite no life. But I'm getting close to it, especially since I'm looking at getting a Taken King PS4 bundle. So I killed myself like an idiot. But I'm looking at getting one of those Taken King PS4 bundles and getting another set of 3 characters up to 30 or whatever the level max is when the DLC comes out. But if you want to know when I'm going live on Twitch, just follow me on Twitter, which can be found on my on my YouTube channel. I have a link to my Twitter. Right now I'm trying to keep it every weekday starting at about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I can keep with that kind of schedule for a little while, or at least until I get a new job and whatnot. So hopefully that's going to be something that stays pretty balanced. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually much more difficult with these weapons than it is for me normally. Ah, crap. Because I'm used to running through with extremely overpowered weapons from being only doing missions as level 34 lately. My grenade recharge rate is miserable. I really need to take down this freaking wizard. Which, by the way, wizards are kind of like a almost captain equivalent. They're not quite the equivalent of a captain, but they have a similar difficulty. And that is the first, or the third mission. And up here is another gold chest, which I will not be collecting. But like I said in part 2, they always spawn in the same location, and they always drop the same general item. So it's not like you gotta worry about too much when it comes down to that. But that was a very short mission. Even if I would have done the first part, would have been up to about maybe 2 extra minutes. But yes, let us continue to the next mission. And that might be where we call it for today, just depending on the length of the video. However, this is another thing where, again, I recorded a couple of these parts all at once, and then I recorded a couple parts at once so that way I could edit them and upload them separately. Sorry, like hiccup thing there. But yeah, I don't want to fall behind because I don't always have time to record. So I want to try to get a lot of stuff recorded at once. Even if it's only like 2 or 3 parts at a time, it's still helpful for me. So I haven't even seen if you guys left any comments by chance on part 1 or part 2, because I literally have only uploaded part 1 since I started recording these ones, and part 2 is coming up later today for me. For you guys, it's already out, obviously, but I'm trying to keep to where I'm at least recording every other day and editing in the in-between days, so that way you guys get everything. You get everything at a decent daily pace. Alright, now let us go talk to the Vanguard and collect our reward. We are not quite level 4, so we might not do the next mission on hard, just because of the fact that we didn't get to level 4 and we need some slightly better armor before we try to take down the next mission on hard. So should we take the helmet? We already have some gauntlets that are that level, so we don't need to worry about them. Should we take the chest piece? We just got a nice chest piece, so let's take the helmet. So we can go ahead and dismantle some of this stuff that is a little lower in rank. And let us get back to orbit so we can do the next mission. Hopefully we can use level 4 here, this level 4 mission, to bring us up to level 5. Yeah, we're not going to do hard. Hopefully this will bring us up to level 5, and then I will do a little bit of off-screen grinding, most likely, before we do the next mission for part 4. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. I've probably said that a couple of times in the first 2 parts, and even probably this one.
I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first.
But yeah, I don't want to do content for my channel if my viewers don't enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because I'm pretty much
picking up heavy fallen activity near the Forgotten Shore, but that's miles from here. Guardians set up a vehicle grid here. If we sync to that, we can summon ground transport from our ship. Let's go.
This is basically the way we went last time. So we spawned in the same spot and we walked the whole way out that way. But we're going to make a slight detour so that way we can link our sparrows and finally use them. And this is where you would get your first sparrow if you do not have any collector's edition or anything of the game that will allow you to get a sparrow right as you start.
Here's the sparrow link. Encoding superposed states, entangling ket vectors, and we're linked. Alright, if you want to get your sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
And you go up this way a little ways, but that building up in front of us is where you would actually go into for the last mission. You go in through that doorway that's right where my cursor is. But instead we are going this way because this is where the next mission is taking us. Normal sparrows will only have this normal acceleration, however this is the VOG or Vault of Glass raid sparrow, so it has an extra boost.
We're approaching the shore. The Fallen are using some sort of signal amplifiers. Let's see what they're transmitting.
And we will be going right up here to get this first part of the mission. Ooh, Captain's just destroying me right now. Punch you back. I have an addiction to punching enemies. I don't know why. I do it on all my characters. I just like punching them.
Give me a second. Some kind of distorted signal. Not fallen. Let's check the other one.
Oh, something I want to cover just really quick is I might be doing an iPhone, or not iPhone. Well, actually, yeah, I'll be doing an iPhone unboxing soon. But I'm going to possibly be doing an Apple Watch unboxing here in the near future, as well as I'm going to be doing a unboxing for the Palpage HD PVR 2, which is going to be my new capture card when I am able to afford that one. I should have done an unboxing for my Pebble Watch because people actually do want to see unboxings for that to see what they get, but of course I was just too excited to finally get my watch and be able to use it that I just tore it right open and started using it, you know what I mean? I get like that sometimes.
They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
Alright. And I'm going to point this out now just because of the fact that this is the area, this is the area where it can spawn. There is another golden chest out on that ledge way out there. But I don't know if that one has to be done in patrol or if you can get it on this mission here. But as I said in probably part 1 or part 2, I will be doing an actual video series for all of the different worlds and where each of the gold chests spawn, so that way you guys don't have to worry about going somewhere else to find one. You can have all your Destiny content in one location. I forgot that these guys spawn in here. And if you guys are collecting ghosts, which are something that can only be done once per character, or I'm sorry, once per profile, so I can't really show you exactly right now, but I will be doing if I manage to get my hands on a Taken King PS4, I'll be doing a series on this as well. There's a ghost right in there. Just right in that. Or it might have been this one over here, I'm not sure anymore. This mission's a little bit longer, so it might be the end of the video after this one, I think. Because I don't want to make the videos too terribly long, but I don't want them to be too terribly short, you know what I mean? And hopefully I'm doing enough talking for you guys that's not just like a boring talk. Because I don't want to bore you guys with too much talking that's just not interesting or not enough talking. Because I know Let's Plays or whatever you want to call this can have that happen any number of ways. So we're going to go ahead and use this upgrade to get our shield as well as put on our gauntlets. So we have even more defense. And actually, no, we're going to put on this auto rifle just because it has more damage. Oops, missed my punch. Oops, missed another punch.
The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back. This will take some time.
But if you guys have issues with audio quality, whether my voice is too loud or gameplay is too loud or anything like that. I usually try to check that beforehand to make sure that it's a nice balance, but sometimes the recordings don't work out properly. Always feel free to let me know, and I can always try to re-record or anything along those lines with the video to try and make it a little bit better. And sorry if there's parts where I just go quiet randomly. I'm really not used to this whole just kind of talking to myself type of thing, like a lot of the people on YouTube seem to be able to do. I've always been the one that needs direct conversation to keep going. So I'm still kind of getting used to this style of recording. And we are going to encounter a new enemy here from the Fallen, known as a Servitor. They create shields for the rest of the Fallen that are nearby them. And I may have to use my super for the first time so you guys get to see what the Defender Titan super looks like, if you've never seen it before for some reason. Nope, never mind. Don't think we're gonna need it. I believe that is the end.
Okay, I pulled out everything they managed to steal. We should destroy this thing.
Make sure that is done. Yep.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian.
And this is where...
The legends are true. A war mine did survive the collapse. Rasputin. An AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome. We have to find a way to reach him.
Here is where we're going to end the video for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We will be doing another 2 missions, and I think that will actually be bringing us to the moon for the very first time for you guys, which is really, really cool, and I'm excited to get you guys through the story, the main story at least, as soon as I can, because I know that the game's been out for almost an entire year now, and we're just getting to this some gameplay of it on my channel. So I know how that can kind of be annoying, but go ahead and upgrade these gauntlets and the helmet, and then we will call it a video. So thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed so far. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned for a video that's not just me playing the game. We're going to try to get actual gameplay of like different how-tos, different just cool videos, whether it be multiplayer or PvE. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.